Chapter 7, Reduce, Reuse, Recycle. When I got home from school, my mom said, "I have to run to the grocery store. Do you want to go with me, Freddie?" "Sure, Mom," I said. "I'm just going to jot down a quick grocery list." My mom reached for a new piece of paper. "Wait, Mom," I said. "Use this." I handed her a paper that had a note written on one side. "But this paper has something on it already." "But only on one side. You can write your list on the other side," I said. "You're right, Freddie. Why waste a perfectly clean piece of paper for my list? I can certainly use this piece of paper you gave me." I smiled. Using two sides of a paper was number 8 on the list. "All right, I think I'm ready," said my mom as she finished writing. "Let's go. I have to buy some things for dinner and start cooking, or we're never going to eat tonight." She started towards the door. "Mom, you forgot something." "What did I forget this time?" "The cloth grocery bags," I said. "Good thing you reminded me," she said. "I almost never remember them until I'm at the grocery store, and by then it's too late." "You should just leave them in the trunk all the time. Then you'll always have them with you," I said. "How did you get to be so smart?" Mom said, giving me a hug. Bringing cloth bags to the grocery store was number 7 on the list. I was almost done, only 2 more to go. Later that night, after a delicious dinner of spaghetti and meatballs, I announced, "It's time to get clean." "Freddie, honey, are you feeling all right?" asked my mom. "What do you mean?" I said. "I don't think I've ever heard you say you wanted to take a bath." "Not a bath, a shower," I said. "A shower?" asked Susie. "Since when is Freddie allowed to take a shower?" "It's none of your beeswax," I said. "Yes, it is," said Susie. "No, it's not." "Yes, it is." "No, it's not." "Stop it, both of you," said my dad. "Freddie, since when do you take showers?" "Since I found out that taking a shower uses up half as much water as taking a bath," I said. "I never knew that," said my dad. "Where did you learn that?" "In school." "So can I take a shower?" "Sure," said my dad. "That's not fair," said Susie. "What about me?" "You can too," said my dad. "We all have to do our part to help the planet." I turned to Susie. "You're welcome," I said. My mom followed me upstairs and helped me take my very first shower. I loved feeling the water sprinkling down on my head. It felt like I was standing out in the rain without an umbrella. "That was awesome," I said as I stepped out of the shower. "I want to do that every night." My mom laughed. "Glad you enjoyed it. Now get your pajamas on before you catch a cold. I'm going back downstairs to wash the dinner dishes." I put on my pajamas and went to my room to get the Earth Day Challenge list so my mom and dad could sign it. I was proud of myself for doing everything on the list. I glanced down at the paper and my heart skipped a beat. I had forgotten to do number 1 on the list. Bring recyclable items to school. No problem, I thought. That's an easy one. I was supposed to bring newspaper for the compost tomorrow anyway. I just had to go get some from the recycling bin in the garage. I ran down the stairs into the garage and started digging through the recycling bin for newspapers. Freddie, is that you?" my mom called from the kitchen. "Yeah, Mom, it's me," I called back. "What's all that noise?" "I'm looking for something," I said as I continued throwing cans and empty containers onto the ground behind me. I couldn't find any newspaper. Now I was starting to panic. What if we didn't have any? If I didn't bring any newspapers tomorrow, then I wouldn't get to be a member of the green team. My mom walked into the garage. "What are you doing out here? I can barely see you." She turned on the light. "Freddie, look at this mess you're making. What are you doing? And why are you out here in the dirty garage after you've already taken a shower?" I, I, I stammered. "You need to tell me right now," my mom demanded. "I'm sorry, Mom," I said as a tear rolled down my cheek. "I just wanted Earth Day Challenge. Green team," I sniffled. "Freddie, calm down," my mom said. "I don't understand a word you're saying. Take a deep breath and then try again." I took a deep breath and wiped my nose on my pajama sleeve. "If I don't bring newspaper to school tomorrow, then I won't have done all the 10 things on the Earth Day Challenge list, so I won't get to be a member of the green team." "Well, why didn't you just say so?" said my mom. "We always have newspaper out here in this bin, but I just can't find any." That's because I'd pulled it all out for a Girl Scout project your sister's troop is going to do next week, said my mom. Can I have some? I asked. Of course you can, honey. Before we go back in the house, I'll help you put all of the stuff you threw on the floor back into the recycling bin. Thanks, Mom, I said as we threw everything back in. What do you need the newspaper for anyway? Asked my mom. We're going to be making a compost bin in our classroom tomorrow. The newspaper is the bedding for the worms. That sounds really interesting. I can't wait to hear all about it when you get home from school tomorrow. We went back inside and my mom gave me some newspaper. Here you go, Freddie. Is that everything on your list? Yep, I said, grinning. You just have to sign it, and then I'll give it to Miss Wishy tomorrow. I'll be a member of the green team.